Today's life lesson is sponsored by yours truly. Today's life and that life lesson is: do not discredit your progress, do not discredit yourself. What I mean by that, the mind is so funny. I woke up this morning feeling phenomenal. Like, wow, I woke up, I was like, wow, I feel really, really good. Like, just awake and alive and just lighthearted, like, and like, some anxiety started coming in and immediately went right out. And I was like, man, I feel really good. And I was like, thanking God. I'm like, God, thank you so much that I feel so good. Like, you're awesome. Like, just, in a really good state. And then in that, I said, wait, hold on a sec. Why all of a sudden, this is where the mind's funny, and then this is the point of this. All of a sudden, I'm like, why is this like sometimes like a switch that just goes off? And some days I'm anxious, and then all of a sudden I'm just totally fine. I'm like, do I have some? And then I started going down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I was like, do I have some sort of like chemical imbalance? Like, maybe it's something I ate last night that really put the chemicals or nutrients that I needed to make me feel good. And I started going down this rabbit hole. I'm like, should I go to a psychiatrist and have him test me for like chemical imbalances, and which is fair. That's legit. They're legitimate things. There's nothing wrong with that. And then I realized to myself, so I was just writing those thoughts in my journal, and I was like, as I was writing, I said a phrase, because I was actually speaking it into my phone, into the journal that I have. And I said, why is it like sometimes it goes off like a switch? And then I realized, wait, that's not the case at all with this situation. Now, if it, like I said, there's nothing wrong with going to get tested and stuff, but I'm not discounting it, but I'm just also want to say your mind can easily discount your progress. And I realized, wait, hold on, it hasn't been a switch. Today is day 4 of me being really conscious of re-implementing the healthy habits that I've had, that I was doing really well with, and then I kind of like let go of, or didn't realize to let go of because things had changed, so I had to re-implement them in a new sense in this new season of life. So now today's day 4, and it's been a progression every single day, getting better and better. And every day in my journal, I'm noticing, wow, me re-implementing these structures really helps. Every day I've been putting it. Going back to yesterday's vlog, remember what I was talking about standing right here yesterday at the vlog saying, man, I just feel off, but not anxious. And I was like, I'd rather feel a little off than anxious. And I was saying, I think that's progress in the sense that like, just feeling a little off is much better than actually being anxious, right? And then I also chalked it up to being tired because I didn't sleep well. But if that was feeling a little off yesterday, and the day before I was feeling a little less anxious, it hasn't been just overnight like, hey, I'm really anxious and boom, I'm totally fine. It's actually been a progression. The only reason I say that is to I want to reiterate the fact there's nothing wrong with any of those things, going to a therapist or going to a psychiatrist or any of that stuff. But I also want to say, don't discount your progress, because I have the type of personality that very, very go-getter, type A. So it's also being aware of who you are, self-aware. And I have a very, very type A, go-getter, wanting the best out of everything personality, that I can be very hard on myself. And it's really important to recognize, hey, good job. Oh, one thing I would also like to add is that thought that I had when I was like, that kind of made me start to question things, was a what if. And I've recognized that literally say to myself when those come in, I say, nope, I don't do what ifs. It's what ifs and should I's. I don't do what ifs, I don't do should I's. Because both of those, like, should I do this, should I do that, what if this, what if that, I don't do them. I tell myself, nope, I don't go down that path. I realize that those two phrases start this whole spiral in me. If they start with those phrases or something like that, it's a whole spiral that it's hard to get out of. So I realized even that too. It's like, wait, no, that's a what if. If I'm meant to go, I trust that God will get me there. I'm not going to do a what if this is the case, what if that's the case. That's not me.